The following contest is a tables match. Making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Product of the Hart family dungeon, carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment. Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
The daughter of Jim the Animal Neidhart, the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Got the power of her father and the finesse of her uncle. Maybe the most respected superstar in the entire women's division.
Ready for some mayhem? Ready for some havoc? I'm not quite sure, actually.
And her opponent, from Lafayette, Indiana,
Ruby Riott has said all along, if I was in the business of pleasing people, I wouldn't be here. I'll do things the way that I want to do them.
Ruby carved her own path in the world, and she's right where she belongs on WWE television.
It's all about DIY for Ruby Riott.
Do it yourself, take what you can, give nothing back.
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars.
The first one to make a mistake could fail.
What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly.
From behind. Down with a neck breaker.
Drop down. Nice. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
The mighty Natalya looking a bit surprised by this assault.
Though we've seen her come back from worse in the past.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
Her opponent clearly wants to prove a point tonight. And you know what? I think it's working.
German suplex.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
One more time.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables. There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference.
Ruby Riott is anti-establishment. She's an anarchist and someone who takes aim at those born with a silver spoon in their mouths. When it comes to Ruby, it is down with the system.
To Byron's point about Ruby Riott wanting to bring down the establishment, I need to agree with that. Ruby is controlled, calculated, and possesses an abundance of self-confidence.
All I hear is whining from you two. It's because of Ruby Riott's fantastic qualities that the Riott Squad is one cohesive unit. And the inspirational leader of the group is one of the premier competitors in WWE today.
Looks like a power bomb coming up.
There may be no escaping this one, Cole.
Ruby Riott is not interested in red carpets, auditioning for Total Divas, and making personal appearances. This is a cold-hearted individual who wants to take down the entire system in sports entertainment.
You just don't appreciate an entrepreneurial spirit, Cole. Ruby Riott embodies the punk rock ethos of do-it-yourself. She'll do whatever it takes to make it to the top.
Guys, touching on Ruby Riott's punk rock mentality, this is a woman whose goal is to cause a riot. The entire women's division has been on edge since the Riott Squad exploded onto the scene. No one is safe.
WWE superstars need to realize that as long as Ruby Riott's competing, they're walking on dangerous ground, Saxton. And if someone gets in her way, they're getting stepped on.
Impactful slam!
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory.
Trapped in the corner.
Yeah, here we go.
Super kick!
Not done yet.
Another!
Golly.
Oh, perfect kick.
This one's over, guys. Natalya is in trouble.
The match at 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second all 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash with the Wyatts' drive to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley were eliminated, and they didn't look back. Bubba Ray took on the Wyatts with everything he had, but the 6th power of the Wyatt family was just too much, as seen when Braun Strowman chokeslammed Bubba Ray through the final table.
From the hallowed ground of the Hart Dungeon in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya debuted in WWE at odds with the Bella Twins and managed the Hart Dynasty to the WWE Tag Team Championship.
Natalya began competing in singles action and formed a dominating alliance with Beth Phoenix soon after the Queen of Hearts was part of the debut season of E's Total Divas reality show and added a red carpet correspondent to her resume.
Natalya returned to managing and led Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to WWE Tag Team Gold before reinvigorating her singles career, which included a classic match for the NXT Women's Championship against Charlotte. A driving force of the women's revolution today, Natalya's goal is to dominate the women's division. Ruby Riott and her cronies in the Riott Squad have made a big impact on WWE ever since they joined the main roster. These are 3 women who have an axe to grind, and they're coming out swinging. Look at her go.
Look out. There she goes.
Talking more about Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad's reign of terror, they brutalized the entire SmackDown Live women's roster their first night and have kept up that chaos on Raw.
Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, and Liv Morgan will spend the entire day riling up everyone backstage, but the Riott Squad's all about pain once they're in the ring. Now that's what I call squad goals.
Straight forearm.
Natalya's version of the sharpshooter taught to her by her uncle, WWE Hall of Famer Bret Hitman Hart, is perfectly executed and can snap an opponent's back like a twig.
Suplex!
Oh, nasty impact.
Assault on the lower back. She is on fire.
Natalya has certainly learned this business from some of the best. When the Queen of Hearts takes that first step and turns over her opponent, the sharpshooter's locked in, which means it's all over for Natalya's adversary.
The sharpshooter is one of the most famous finishing maneuvers in sports entertainment. All it takes is seeing Natalya.
Now it's Ruby Riott.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Natalya's chances just went from bad to worse. Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship.
I see where she's going with this.
Look out, she could be done.
Oh, what impact! Ooh, right to the throat.
Look at this.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Some might say that it wasn't a wise move for this superstar to step inside the ring with an injury, but I don't know. It's not like it's a major injury or...
Oh my God! This table match and its carnage is over.
I can't believe what we just saw. Tables matches are fan favorites for a reason, folks.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
Here is your winner, Ruby Riott.
A well-earned victory indeed.
I got a feeling we're going to be talking about her for a long time to come.
Thank you for spending part of your Sunday with us. I think you'll agree the action seen here at TLC is unlike any other.